Wait,
Double funky big heads from
are we getting double big heads? Oh my god.
Yeah, we got 2
Oh
tank
my
heads
god,
here.
double tank head. Oh my goodness.
Oh man,
first
are
big
we
one.
camping?
We are not.
We
Now,
got
here,
some floaty campy.
this could be really good in the sense that you have a play style and you can stick to it and make things work, but it can also be bad because you got 2 robots with the same capability, like movement capabilities, and if you figure out how to exploit one, learn how to exploit both.
So,
All right.
for those of you who don't know, we're playing Patch Custom Robo, and as of the patches, shout out to Goblinoids for doing the patches for us, Funky Big Heads is the most nerfed class as of the patches because they were oppressively good.
It's the only nerf class.
Funky Big Heads were cancerously good. And the nerf that they got, not only was their defense reduced a bit, I believe, but also they lost their midair jump. They only have one. They
only have the ground
I think they
jump?
lost down, not they still have the highest defense.
Oh, down?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. But yeah,
Just getting the charge.
they are Funky Big Heads are still very viable despite the nerfing that has happened to them. And that was a nice splash to collision.
Very nice finish.
Good sniper play.
All right. See, right now
this is a tight game.
This is a tight game. Although,
He's doing well.
I mean,
despite,
Faffy's got a pretty good lead.
oh, good
but,
down there.
Oh my, oh, that collision. What a... Yo, my man knows how to press the X button. I feel like I've been saying that a lot today.
There. Oh, a collision to escape the collision. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, whenever that happens, I like to call it a mating display. Oh god. Alright, we have a lot more retreating.
Ooh, big damage coming on, forcing switch into the metal A.
Wow, that was a nice, clean conversion there.
He's getting a lot of mileage out of. Oh, the charts though. He
Oh,
was getting
this is why I thought
submarine P.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is why I thought Faffy had the edge, because I think Faffy's defense is just really, really good.
Yeah, the double tank heads here are, you know, I wasn't confident in the strategy at first, but I'm starting to like it. I'm starting to like what I'm seeing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a good game one.
Is, it's
MG1's a smart player. He's got a lot of time to adapt, but that was a pretty definitive game one. Alright, let's see if there's any counterpicks or adaptations. I feel like Halberd Sniper, I'm not sure how I feel about that build in the matchup, because Sniper is hard to hit on a Funky Big Head, and also doesn't down.
Yeah, just because they have so much aerial maneuverability, it's very hard to land that.
Yeah, like I think...
Metal A.
Let's see what MG1 counterpicks do.
Needle? Double needle? It only gets to change 1 per round, so we're going double needle.
Ooh. I mean, I feel like the Ape Needle, I think, was better in that last game because the burst movement was decent for catching Faffy's landings. Oh no, so the first build is the same. Is he just switching the order of the builds?
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
He's allowed to do this. Correct. I was about to jump in and say, hey, only 1, but if you're not changing the build,
switching their position,
yeah.
Well, it's like, yeah. Okay. Also, the second build is different. It's a Halberd Sniper. Oh yeah. It's the same build. It's just a different order.
Yeah.
All right.
That might be the first time I've seen someone utilize that rule.
I think it kind of makes sense.
I think off with a nice little bomb shot there.
If you think that your metal grappler is going to trade against a
that was
big damage. Oh wow, those eagles are doing work.
Glider is really good against metal grappler. It's really hard for metal grappler to avoid that, and it's pretty good damage.
Switching over to the Halberd here.
Halberd has much better tools to dodge glider. 100%.
Oh man, this keep out game is rough. Okay, so right now we're seeing the issue with the sniper here because of how maneuverable the Funky Big Heads are. The sniper cannot land a clean shot. Oh, as I say
this game has been pretty dominant for Faffy so far. Faffy has twice as much hit points as MG at this stage,
and has completely untouched Funky Big Head. Yeah.
That was a nice sniper read, but Faffy also punished it with a good switch. And the needle connecting, but not doing much damage and not downing.
And once again, we're at that critical moment where you really can't switch into your other bot, so you're forced to stay on one, and that can spell demise for a player. Right
One
now
thing
we
about
have
Needle in this matchup is that Needle's a super good gun in general. It's one of the best guns in the game. But Needle pops Funky Big Heads up in the air and also doesn't put them in enough hit stun that you can always convert off of it. And the fact that Funky Big Heads get so much out of their air drift without jumping.
that's it.
Yeah,
Once
that's
again,
the end.
That maneuverability is just okay. So for those of you that don't know, the Strike Vanisher models, they have a really good aerial maneuverability, and they disappear for a bit, so you can kind of mix up where you're going, confuse your opponent. However, ground game is sort of lacking. Same thing with Metal Ape, very lacking in regards to the ground game. Decent aerial maneuverability, but the edge in maneuverability is definitely going to the double tank head build over here, which is it's definitely playing well. Faffy really knows what they're doing with that setup.
Honestly, I think Funky Big Head might still be the best Robo class in the game at this point, despite all of the
possibly.
nerfing.
Yeah, they were rebuffed a bit, and I believe their their lateral movement is actually a little better than it was even in vanilla. They just still don't have their 2 jumps; they only get one extra jump. So I don't know. It seemed like a bit much to add to them so soon. We didn't really get...
we'll have to leave it up to Goblinoid to review.
He's already said he's interested in re-nerfing them, so we'll see how the next patch goes. Actually, I think he already did. He was he really wanted us to implement patch 4.2 before this event, but we simply
we're getting a funky big head model of
the day of events. It's not fair to players.
MG is pulling out the funky big head of their own, pulling out the dour head. Very interesting.
I think this is a good switch. I think I think the Halberd is kind of holding him back.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure the Metal Ape is doing well, but I think the Halberd is doing poorly.
Oh my god, my chat is going crazy right now. You just saw it, yeah. Swaff the Swift. Interesting man.
Right now we're seeing Metal Ape getting slapped there for a second.
Ooh.
Back to neutral game here. Oh, good damage. Big damage coming down. Okay, dour head coming out.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Faffy's conversions Faffy's flash collision conversions are so clean and so violent. It's like he has such a slow defensive playstyle, and then suddenly out of nowhere, bam, smacks you in the face.
Absolutely.
It's so brutal. It's just insta downs.
I don't know about the sniper gun being put onto the dour head. I feel like that's
I think it's reasonable. I'm not sure it's the best thing he could do, but I think it's.
I'm not sure if it matches up well, but sniper on dour head is definitely.
Yeah, I think in this matchup though it doesn't work as well, just because you're dealing with someone equally as maneuverable. Although we are seeing
sniper is not shutting down.
Big damage coming out here. Okay, Ape coming out, doing decent damage there with the needle and the charge.
Ooh, that was a nice little Ape conversion there. That was some good hits.
Probably the most competitive game so far, though.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I definitely say the maneuverability that came with the other big head helped a lot. Classic Modok 2.0.
Alright. MG1 still behind, but he's not lagging behind by as much.
Goblinoid ran back in 2019 when Goblinoid was the #1 player. He ran Sniper Dour Head and called it Modok.
That's hilarious.
What he did. And that's gonna be it.
Yeah, so Faffy is I guess the new Modok main.
He's the new Buzz Lightyear main apparently. Goblinoid mainly used Dour Head, whereas Gopher Broke, another top player from our past, used the Glider, Tank Head, Acrobat.
Well, yeah. I don't think Faffy's been using I mean, I know Faffy practices Acrobat, but I don't know if it's really his main thing. Having a bomb on Funky Big Head is a big asset. Anyways, that was still a clean win from Faffy there.
It looks like
that was a lot closer though,
which I agree with.
Yeah, right now we really got to figure out a way in which we can counteract that aerial maneuverability that Faffy has with the double tank head.
He's switching off Glider
for competitive purposes, trying to find
he did have a
counterpick to that.
Okay.
I think I think that makes sense. I actually like the Homing Star pick here because Glider is really good against the Metal Ape, but not good against the Tower Head, whereas Homing Star is still strong against Metal Ape, but much better in the Funky Big Head mirrors.
Yeah.
And I think Homing Star is a pretty good answer. Homing Star.
Are we getting double Dower Head versus double Tank Head?
Oh god.
These
Maximum
are,
Cancer?
I don't mind them, they're
Maximum Cancer? Oh
Please
god, here it is.
Swift and delete. Huh. Good.
I'm sorry, what's going on in Twitch chat? I didn't see.
Someone posted.
We have a
giant dog.
user spamming something.
Eggplants.
Yes.
Should I give him a timeout? I don't like banning people, but I'll give him a timeout. How do I? Let's see. 5 minutes. 5-minute timeout.
Alright, so we're getting double Dower versus double Tank Head. This is going to be some funky big head action. Oh, a lot of damage already going down here.
Absolutely.
Needle on the Funky Big Head's an interesting choice. So far, getting stuffed out by the Homing Star. Homing Star is a high damage gun. It is high.
Yeah. Doing a lot of work right now, too.
Funky Big Head can do stuff to get around it. Like you can just jump over the blast, but it's not the easiest thing to do. And the needles are so far not really connecting here.
Okay, getting a little damage here, but right now things heavily in favor of Faffy.
Oh, that submarine conversion was rough.
Yeah, MG1 may have to resort to some hard counters before too long. Maybe some Sword Storm, maybe some Gravity Gun.
Right,
I'm
yeah,
sure,
Sword
like,
Storm would be really good.
You know, before the balance patch, MG1 used to be a MODOK main, and then after the balance patch, he was playing Metal Grapplers. And I'm sure right now he's thinking like, wow, why did I ever switch off to MODOK? This shit is busted. Crack. Yeah, oh my god.
Yeah, MODOK is still...
big damage here.
Faffy's positioning is just so good at forcing approaches.
It really is, yeah. It's making it much more difficult for MG to actually even get in and get anything going.
Like, Faffy's whole playstyle is like every inch is a mile.
So, in all of these games, the trades have eventually become competitive, but it sort of takes MG1 a second to get comfortable, whereas Faffy will have done a bit of damage by now. So even though they're kind of going back and forth now, Faffy already had the lead, so it's still very much
MG's gonna have to pull out some some big
this
tricks here in order to
Faffy's favor to the tune of like 400 to 500 hit points.
Yeah, this definitely tell Faffy is a very momentum-based player, and once momentum gets started.
Definitely still getting used to the one dash on Monkey Big Head.
Yeah. I think one of the things here, it looks like MG wants to play a slower, more methodical game, and Faffy is not allowing that.
I really admire Faffy's ability to just switch up and transition to a more aggressive positioning all at once. That was a nice conversion.
That was a very nice conversion.
Oh,
the double tank
I'm in love
hit
with
coming in
that.
clutch again.
Splash, submarine, splash, crash. Just, brutal.
All right, and then
so
that
well
was.
executed.
Are we at 5-0?
I think it's 4-0
Goodness.
now. Is it 4-0 or 5-0?
That was just L form, right? So then we're on Flower Garden.
Yeah.
Okay, Faffy changing to Sniper himself. Using Crescent Key. Switching to wide jump legs. Okay.
Okay.
So MG1 has to figure out something, and he has to figure it out fast. This is
changing positive speed P.
This is the most dominant set we've had so far. By significant.
Oh, yeah,
we're getting
absolutely.
the solar pillar switch here. Is Dower Head gonna do? No, we're getting the double Dower Head again.
While the previous set had a final score of 5-1, all the games were competitive. Only some of these games have been competitive. A few of them, Faffy just kind of went right through them.
Took over, yeah.
Yeah, like the first two games in particular. Absolutely.
Yes.
We are coming out swinging here already. Oh, God, okay, early down here. Faffy getting early down. Things.
This is a stage that should
MG1 actually
favor
developing a
MG1.
lead here for the first game in the set.
Yeah.
He's putting the solar pillar on the Dower Head. is interesting because Solar Pillar does not have a good aerial shot, but the ground shot is
No,
great.
the aerial shot is the regular standard X air shot, which is not good.
Yeah, exactly.
So
like the ground shot is
not
really
good, and the
at
blast is
contested
good.
air position.
Oh, and just trading snipers.
Oh, there it is.
It's so
right. So Faffy is. It looks like it's a little. It might be this map that's causing the issue. Just how close range it is. Faffy doesn't have the range to play with. So it looks like it's playing a little bit more into MG Saber in that regard.
It's very competitive.
Fairly even at the moment.
Yeah.
Pretty
And just like that,
trade
Faffy kind of pulled ahead a little bit.
He takes the whoa, big damage here.
It's harder to circle camp when the circle's a lot shorter.
Absolutely. Right now, trying to avoid getting down here. Taking some good damage with that wave bomb. Splash coming out. A lot of don't come near me coming out of Faffy right now, making it very difficult for MG to even get in and get something started. Hoping to get something there with
this
the sniper.
looked pretty even not too long ago, but right now,
Faffy is starting to take it. The sniper is not panning out. Yeah, Splash. If the sniper doesn't get a hit in, it doesn't do what it needs to do. I mean, sniper does big damage, and you need it to do big damage for it to pay off. And if you're just not able to land those shots, it's
then you get the end lag and get punished.
And right now, especially with that splash being able to do so much damage, it's rough. Okay, Faffy doing big damage. Goes for the charge there. Who gets charged themselves? Big damage here.
The dour head collision, they get punished by getting shot in the back of the head, but he's still alive.
Oh, still alive! The charge coming in.
Oh, he's still alive!
Back to the sniper. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, the splash takes out the dour head mid-flight. Ouchies.
No bueno. No bueno.
Big damage.
MG1 with the frame 1 GG's post-splash. But the set is not over because this is
the set's not over until it's over. Faffy is putting in some work right now, though.
It looks like.
That's what that is the numbers on the screen. We are at 5-0 in favor of Faffy. Rough, but hey.
We'll see if MG1 can
count
get
a
a
good
turnaround.
man
We have
down.
not yet had a wash yet. I really don't want to see washes. I want to see competitive games. So hopefully MG1 can turn it around at least a little bit.
Yeah. So what seems like happening here? MG gets started in a fairly equal and even with Faffy, but Faffy ends up being able to kind of.
That's not the set, guys. Oh, MG thought that was the set.
Oh no, that's not the set. This is the first to 7.
First to 7, dear MG. Yeah, it seems like Faffy is able, Faffy kind of plays the neutral game for a little bit with MG, but what ends up happening is MG gets sucked into Faffy's pace of game, and MG cannot recover at that point. It just gets the momentum shifts too hard in Faffy's favor, and it's really hard to get something started, especially using a more ranged build like the sniper dour head we were saying. It's so hard to get something started when you just can't get that shot off.
Yeah, honestly, like FBH is just so good at not interacting and just staying away from you. It's hard to feel like you're actually affecting the game state or interacting.
Yeah.
It's a very avoidable
MG1's joining back.
Honestly, like,
no worries.
It's kind of like for any Super Smash Brothers fans out there. Imagine playing Jigglypuff in Melee, but then making Jigglypuff as heavy as Bowser. And like it's that kind of like really campy defensive play style, but also like with an added layer of unkillability. It's really rough.
Okay, KK, so basically, go ahead and fix sports for us, and then we can get started once again.
Basically, Funky Big Head models are fat Jigglypuffs.
They are. They are literally fat Jigglypuffs. Like that before pre-patch when I was complaining to my friends about this Custom Robo meta, and I was like, well, you guys have never played this game, but imagine if like you're playing a fighting game and the best character was like a fat balloon with a sniper rifle. Like, does that sound like fun?
Oh, they're Wario.
MG player 1, Faffy player 2. All right, that's good. You can go and get it started.
All right, we're getting the match started up again. Yep. We are 5-0 in favor of Faffy right now.
Correct.
MG versus Faffy.
And I believe we were
Round
on.
number 6.
To swap the Swift, yeah, I guess Monkey Big Head is Wario, but even more defensive. I guess you could say
And
Project
even
M
more
Wario.
floaty. Yeah. Oh, definitely Project M Wario.
Yeah.
Hopefully MG1 remembers the stage. We'll see.
You turned Rumble off? Are we even really playing now?
You pro Rumble players make me sick.
All right,
Oh, God.
we are going to the next stage here. What stage are we gonna be playing on?
I think MG1 is just gonna pick something off the counter pick list. That looks like what's happening.
I think so, yeah. It's I'll allow it
MG1
at
is
this
asking
point.
permission to go to Mary to Faffy's
Rumble, ew.
Faffy is if Faffy closes out this set, then he's definitely getting a very high debut on the list.
Yeah.
Because MG1 is on the cusp of PR top 5, and that's mainly the criteria of the list right now. So this is going to be big points.
Getting a halberd pick here from MG.
Oh,
MG going back to his
Wait,
roots.
no, Chicken Heart.
Oh.
yeah.
A Chicken Heart with a shotgun. Okay.
Wait,
I
never
forgot he
seen
uses this.
Okay,
I
this
have
is
never
interesting.
seen This is
Using the
awesome.
short thrust legs, okay, versus the
This could work
tank
out.
head with homing
This could work
star.
out. Because
Tank head
shotgun
with
will
splash.
one hit down tank head.
And we are going to get a secondary Dower Head. So Chicken Heart Dower Head versus double tank heads. Interesting. I'm very interested to see how this Chicken Heart plays out.
How well do you think Chicken Heart can approach versus Holmes?
Right now, I with Chicken Heart's...
I don't know. It seems
man.
hard.
Yeah, it seems like it's going to be a difficult thing to land, especially Chicken Heart's charge. I think is going to be really hard to use against the constantly floaty tank head. Let's see.
I'm not
Let's see
sure
what we
you
got
can
going
really
on.
hit the charge here, but it's pretty good for movement.
Yeah, I would use the charge sparingly until tank head's already down.
One thing about Chicken Heart though is that they do have a really high jump, which maybe that's what MG1 is doing.
Big damage
Use
here.
short
Double
thrust
down.
though, limits your jump height.
Oh,
But
never mind.
That will increase the startup of decrease the startup of his
Damage
dash,
there.
so you'll be able to access
Ooh,
it
that was a
more
nice
quickly.
pick.
That was a very nice
But then
pickup.
he didn't get out. He didn't reset to neutral.
Okay, right now we're damage coming out. The double funky big head matchup is so cool to watch. I feel like I'm watching Gundam. All right,
Yeah,
Chicken Heart,
that's
Chicken Heart back out again. Getting kind of low on health here. Another down here. Splash doing its job, keeping out the baddies. Man, there is just a level of air domination here from Faffy that is making it so oppressive. It is so hard for MG to get anything actually started. The Chicken Head moving around, trying to use that mobility Chicken Head's got, but with the short thrust legs, there's not much going on
It's like
there.
in a moment it looks like they're trading evenly, and then you look at the actual hit point numbers. It's disgusting.
Way different. Oh, Chicken Heart so low right now. Dower Head getting it down on Tank Head. Oh, good damage in there with the needle gun of the charge.
I do like the Dower collision to punish the fall down.
Okay.
Oh, did I call him Chicken Head? I meant Chicken Heart. To be fair,
Honorary
Chicken Heart's
funky
not a
big
Chicken Head, okay?
Sketch. Everyone's seen that Chappelle sketch.
Oh god. Oh no. Is that the end? It's not the end. Not quite yet.
Not quite the
This
end,
might
but
be the last
it is.
bit. Oh, it's the end.
Oh, there it is,
That's
right
the
there.
end.
Splash, closing it out.
All right. Well, we
Right
have,
now, MG, it's 6-0 right now, right? We
yeah.
got one more
Yes,
match.
6-0.
Well, not necessarily one more match. We have game point here for Faffy. This
Can we
is
get some-
really. Go ahead.
Can we all get some like big ups and like let all put our energy together behind MG1 just to make it as not a sweep?
Yeah, guys, put
MG1,
your
yes,
arms in
please.
the air. Send MG your energy.
I'm sending MG my 9 energy.
I'm doing
like,
it right now.
I
I'm doing
know
it right
commentator
now.
bias, but I don't want to sweep here.
I got
Yeah,
I got a big
hardcore
head in real
commentator
life.
bias. We are
I'm sending my.
We're openly rooting for MG1.
Absolutely, and let's get this game going. MG's got to come out here, and MG's really got to figure out how to get in on Faffy's defensive play right now. Faffy is playing so clean right now with the constant motion, not staying down long enough for MG to really get anything. So MG's got to figure out how to get in there quick, and I think that's what MG was going for with Chicken Heart there, but it just didn't quite pan out. Maybe it was the map choice, or maybe it was just really good defensive play on Faffy's end, but MG's got to get something started here.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Faffy is proven to be a remarkable player, incredibly patient, incredibly clean, impeccable defense. But like,
MG's hovering.
I really do
right
believe
now.
MG1 can pull something together.
Yeah, I would love to see a little Raider model come out right now.
Mm-hmm. That would be interesting. I mean, Homing Star is pretty good against Little Raiders, and Splash.
Ooh, okay. We are getting a breaker. Okay, this is not a bad idea at all. That movement
see how
that
this
comes
works out.
with the
Let's see.
yeah, this is going to be interesting.
I'm expecting like a left arc here. Left arc could be good.
Ion.
Good choice.
Ion.
Very
Good choice.
Huh.
That's
We
not.
got an
That's one of the
Ion
things
on
that's
breaker.
actually not the easiest thing for FBH to dodge is ions.
Going to the
So,
swallow
I
legs.
don't
Okay.
disagree.
So we have the breaker and the dower head versus the double tank head from Faffy.
At the very least, I'm expecting the breaker build to be really good against the Splash. We'll see how it fares against Homing Star. Homing Star is really high damage, and breaker has low defense.
All right, let's see how
We'll see-
this
we'll see
breaker's
how it
going to
works
pay
out.
off. Okay, Ion coming out. No damage down.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, a little.
Oh,
One grazed
good,
him, but didn't get a full confirm. Good
Okay,
defense
got a little bit of
by
damage
MG
coming
so
out.
far. Faffy's trying
Okay.
to get a feel for that punish time with the homing star, and he almost got it there, but the ions down.
Oh, this one. Yeah, Ions
Bit of a slow
are
start
doing
here.
their job.
the Ions
Oh,
are doing their
very
job.
close at the end of the dash there. Oh, good damage coming out from the Splash. Dower
Bad
head's going to
charge.
do some good revenge damage. Ooh, yeah. Charge, not
Ooh.
punished to the extent it could
That
have been.
charge
though.
is an anti-air
No,
charge.
it-
Never use that when your opponent's on the ground.
We got some weird. I mean, MG1's got in the corner. That was some weird scrapping back there.
Yes, that was. All right, MG is trying to get something started here. Misses the needles there, and
MG1 is just
getting
like-
in close. Needle getting the damage that they're looking for. Double charge. No one's really
Ooh,
coming down.
nice
Right
needle
now,
to
things are
intercept.
fairly even. MG is doing a lot better this time. That breaker
nice
started
and
off the match in a
careful, I
much
like
different
to see.
way.
I
Yeah,
actually
right.
would switch to. Okay.
Yeah,
I would if I'm MG1, I'm trying to force my matchups. I'm trying to force
agreed.
Needle
Breaker
versus
when the-
Yeah.
Needle versus Homing Star,
absolutely.
Yeah,
and
There we
Ion
go.
versus Slash.
there we go. Good damage coming out. Yeah, right now we are seeing what happens when MG is able to take things a little bit slower. Still getting tagged a bit by Faffy here, but not allowing Faffy to dictate the entire speed of the game is helping a lot. And I think
Ooh.
Breaker's long
Homing
dash
Star
time-
did 80 damage while he was down. That is so much.
Man, oh man, that's a lot of damage. Okay,
That's a lot of damage. Yeah, that's why I said that, like what I said about forcing matchups.
yeah.
But that was a
Just
nice
like that,
needle
Faffy's
stick.
back in the lead. Just hang back now.
Yeah,
right
Faffy
now,
is
So
pretty.
this is going to be a tough
Come on,
go of it for
MG1.
MG1 to take this game
Yeah,
down.
that's
Twitch chat,
what
we
I'm-
need you. Big ups for MG1. We can do.
Yes.
We can do this.
That's what we see being
And
the
a bad
biggest
charge.
problem here. Oh, bad
Oh,
charge, but not
yeah,
punished.
That's going to be it. Oh,
Big damage. Oh, still alive
One
with
health.
1 HP.
Oh
1
no!
HP.
Oh, this is,
Oh,
this
it's
is-
so
okay,
scary.
able to split over into the dower head. Still in a bit of a dire position, but not with 1 HP. so
Yeah,
that's
this
a little
is-
bit better.
He's got about
This is
100
this
health between both of them.
this is an
Oh,
uphill climb. There's
oh,
something
no.
big's gonna have to happen very quickly.
That's it.
Otherwise,
Oh.
that is the game.
Huge,
Faffy with a dominating performance.
Brutality.
huge props. to
That double
FaffyWaffy.
tank head coming in so clutch. Very, very well played. From both
played
sides.
from Faffy.
Huge
Yeah,
ups
excellently
to
played from Faffy.
Huge ups
MG
to
did
Faffy.
everything they could to try
100%.
and change and adapt to it, but it was just some masterful defensive play coming out from Faffy with a double tank head.
Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, like MG1 did a great job. Like very few players in the community would have done better than he did against that kind of defense.